A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. On first and 10, here's Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Smith now to throw on first down. Connected with the tight end. That's fast. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first down is Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That is caught. What a throw. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown Seahawks. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man. Downfield, it is Adams. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Rodgers going up top again. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. They'll come up now for second down and 4. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. A touchdown apiece. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Gino. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Smith to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
That's complete to lock it outright. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Smith. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to let this one go deep. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Open man downfield is Conklin. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Jets first down. Rodgers now. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They put Wilson in motion. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Gino. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Downfield, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 2nd down, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, last before the end of the second quarter. Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll complete it to Adams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers going up top again. Pass caught right side by Conklin. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Rodgers on 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term. So often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rodgers here on 2nd down. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Gains an even 70 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st down. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Rodgers. He'll get it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
On 1st down is Smith. That is brought in. He is in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down for Aaron. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Open man. That's Gibson. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's on the longtime Cowboy, Tyron Smith. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So after the touchdown at the other end, Sirline is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So back in. On 2nd down, Smith. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. He has Lockett over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one complete to his tight end Fant. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Smith now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Walker. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when the ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here comes 2nd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Rodgers going up top again. Quick throw, taken in.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Again, it's Rodgers. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They run with Walker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time.
Tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a house is just a loan, why not double your chips? Look up a property in your city, then buy it and flip. You just copped yourself a brand new whip. You 4,000 thing, I know you wanna live just like this. Checks to the man and crawl back in the hole. Yo, I can turn the dirt into gold. Just take a little slice of heaven and bring it right back home. The price of easy living is a pity of soul. No appliances in your kitchen, televisions and phones, and a nice silk sheet set to fold. You poor thing, I hate to see you living so damn cold.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Love. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Love from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, here's Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Love to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening play. Ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They don't get this snapped in time. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, 26.
Rodgers here from the gun. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
26.
Again, Rodgers. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He has the New York touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball. On the
Moving
ball.
quickly, trying to get set again.
Shot. 17. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. This one taken in by Kraft. And this one gets stopped. Working quickly here.
Black shot. Go green. Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys,
Yep.
but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Zuerlein with the extra point. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, right?
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Slide through. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
97. Max, red. Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Throwing now from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down from the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Down.
Throwing from the gun. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Packers get it down to a single point. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That's up and through for the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers set to pass. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls in. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it 3rd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That throw finds Conklin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the 1st time. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Packers get it back and are going to be set up at the 23. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
22 middle.
Love from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, 88. Box it.
Now Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
50.
Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, Well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Hey, 626. Get 300. Get 300.
They motion Lazard over right. Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets tie this game at 21. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
White. Ready. Red. Yellow. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. He's on the move. He'll try and run this. And they catch him and sit him down just short of the line.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
All right, here we go. Second down.
52. Set. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets are going to take over after the interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Touchdown! The Jets get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw. Here's Love. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On first and 10, here's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he has it down to the 30 before going out.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Target that time, Jaden Reed. But still plenty of options left on third and short. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
Still inches to go on third down.
17. Let's go.
Love to throw again. That's caught for the first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Watson, sit. Set, huh?
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie us up 28-all. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They kick the running back in motion. A final throw before the break. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
First and 10 now from the 30. 26. Back north.
Running back sent in motion left. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Caught by Lazard. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Jump out! Hey, 88. Yeah, live.
Rodgers will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again following the sack. That's complete to Wilson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Over. Get 300. 50. 26.
From the red zone now. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready, set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Blue strike.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Green set. Here we go.
Love from the gun. Reed's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. Thrown on 1st down. Love. Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Down.
From the 41. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Trouble, 38. Here we go.
Love now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that one's incomplete. Pretty. Oh, that was a big risk. Nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Wangu now to return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
26.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Come on. Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Inside.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's brought in by Lazard. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Set, hut, field, black. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Okay, ready? Field blue. Come on, set.
Love. Wide open down the field, and he has it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Rodgers here from the gun. Finds his target Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Rodgers out of the gun on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Motioning left is their running back. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They connect for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Number 50. Hey, you block over me. Box it, box it, box it, box it. 630.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. As the open man downfield. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Go back! Get 300. Get 300. Stay right. Plant.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Now here's Rodgers. Finds his target, Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. And he's brought down for a loss. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets down by only 3. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. We send a man in motion. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets jump in front late. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys him some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Set, pause, red. Ready.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have taken the lead late. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, 626. Back north. Jump out.
Running back sent in motion left. Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Inside.
Setting up to pass. And he will score and give the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Black Ultra. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go. Blaster. 6.
Love out of the shotgun. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Get 300. Yeah, 300.
Motioning left is their running back.
390.
To the air here on first down. Rodgers finds a seam down the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 630.
First down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, 620. Back north. Jump out.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. Remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they... And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Down. Black shot.
First throw of overtime now. It's to the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
First down throw. Here's Love. Reed's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun now for Love. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull in front. Jaden Reed the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Hall there to haul it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, big interception here. And the Packers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple of surprises up